Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 30th episode of Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything Carnival Cruising related. My name is Trevor Shelby, and joining me on this cruising adventure is my good friend, Mr. Thomas Kennedy.
I'm deaf.
Why are you deaf?
Because I think you just spiked out your mic
Probably.
there.
Probably. I probably super spiked the mic out. But that it does not negate the fact that we are on episode 30, ladies and gentlemen. They said we would not hit episode 4, okay? They said it would happen. And here we are, episode 30.
One of the most popular podcasts about Carnival.
Yes, the most popular cruising podcast that is named Carnival Cruising Podcastaways.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 1, okay, on the charts.
And that means we only have 22 more weeks before we hit our 1-year anniversary.
1-year anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe if that would happen? I can't even fathom.
If that happens, I'll do the helicopter on air.
What kind of helicopter are we talking about here?
The dance move helicopter, isn't that what it's called? Where you're going like that?
Oh, okay. With your finger like this.
Yeah.
You're twirling your finger. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were just notified we've been canceled. So I am so sorry. There will no, but I'm kidding. Anyways, we have a fantastic episode just ready for you guys. I do want to put it out there again because, healing doesn't happen in a week. Healing doesn't always happen in a month, and it doesn't happen in a year. But we just want to put our sincerest thoughts towards Josh Barmore, who is going through some troubling times with a hurt ankle, hurt foot. Justice for Josh. That's a hashtag going around right now.
Now he did get a little bit of, a satisfaction because he did get some gelato yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, but when the damage has already been done.
Yeah.
Hashtag GelatoGate. If you don't know what we're talking about, go check
Justice
out
for Josh.
Their most recent vlogs over on YouTube. It's really funny. Poor Josh got his first.
It'd be Amber Cove Day 2. That's a very end, or day. Sorry, Amber Cove Part 1, and it's at the very end, and you'll cry.
Yeah,
the man was injured.
He was injured, and he did not get his gelato. It was very sad. And he put it out there for his family and was ignored. But
they said, get it yourself. And by the time he limped his way over there, they were done selling it or, giving it out.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, and we do have what I would like to say a breaking news update. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Trevor Shelby in the breaking news department, and I have here an update with the threesome gate that was happening on the Carnival Magic a week or two ago. If you remember, there was a big fight, involved 60 people that spanned over an hour or so. They got brought back in the port under guard. Lots of people apparently arrested. Yeah. So pretty big deal, pretty crazy. We joked about finding out the more finer details about things, and we were joking about this and that. And I will say I don't know how great my sources are, right? So I'm gonna caveat that this is all rumors.
They're a part of the Pineapple Club.
Yeah.
but their spouses aren't.
Yes, exactly. So, from what we found out, is that all three people that were involved with somebody else, but not with each other. So, if you get what I mean, everybody was coupled up, but their couples were not invited. So that's how it kind of ballooned into a 60-man brawl, along with other things that were happening at the time. Pretty crazy.
Now, if it was, one male and two females, I would hate to be that one male because, the two females partners would be ganging up on that one dude.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty crazy. We don't know too many more details, but that was something that I thought we should bring firsthand to you guys because, we are your trusted news source.
And straight from John Heald, anyone who is, apprehended in a physical altercation will be banned for life.
Yeah. From
Carnival. So if they were caught in that fight, they're banned for life.
That's crazy too.
Which, the Elation, it happened, there was a fight on the Elation just this week.
Yeah. I saw some photo stills of that. Look pretty insane.
There's an actual video of it on YouTube. Actually, it was shown on Cruise News Daily, part of the Cruise whatever podcast.
Cruise News Daily? What podcast is that? Like, how many viewers they get? Like 6?
A lot.
Yeah, we're a little behind the times too. So yeah, no, I would be more surprised if there wasn't a video. Everybody's got a camera.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and it sits in your pocket.
And this one didn't happen too late at night either. So I mean, there were still people in roaming around the ship.
Yeah, so. And I've had moments when I'm on a cruise where somebody has annoyed me to the point I'm like, if somebody just like started fighting this guy, I would probably think it was this dude's fault because he's just seems like a jerk.
So let's just take it up a notch and say Carnival Battle Royale.
Oh, yeah.
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 You think so?
So like you're thinking that there should be a cruise that is just for the fighters.
Yeah. And if their feet touch the water, they're out.
Yeah. So, okay. I get what you're saying. Now, so in the spirit of adults only cruise, we're going to do fighters only cruise.
Yep.
There we go. And yeah, so last man standing rules. So you got to go over the top rope to be eliminated, and both feet must touch the water.
Over the top deck and all. Yeah, both.
Oh, that would be great. Okay, so if we were going to be putting some cruise YouTubers into this, my money's on Josh to win.
Josh is like
6'7".
Josh is like, the Big Show.
Yeah.
I mean, he could just choke slam anyone he wanted to.
Yeah. He would take them out. Hurt foot and all. I'll put it that way. Hurt foot and all, he would win it. He'd have a gelato in one hand and he'd be holding up somebody in the other, just tossing them overboard. There we go. This is very cool. Well, some other bit of news that we heard.
Hold on. I got another bit of news that I don't know if you saw it or not.
What's that?
Huddleston's Adventures, or I can't. Huddleston. That page. They actually named us as one of their favorite. They didn't mention the podcast. They mentioned both of our YouTube pages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they're ranked number 60 something on YouTube themselves. So it's pretty cool to be noticed. Yeah,
they're on that list. So there's a list of what he's talking about is okay. So there's a list of YouTube vloggers that's like cruise related, and I don't know how you get on the list, but somebody runs the list, and they go through and check everybody's subscriber counts and stuff, and I guess they kind of see where you've kind of like ranked up or how many you moved up or down or whatever. Yeah. And I think that's pretty cool. And so they are actually pretty high ranked, and yeah, so yeah, that's a huge accolade. Thank you so much. Yeah. So Mr. Kennedy has the Lido deck. So if you guys are listening, definitely go over there and subscribe to him. I have Peer Runners, and jump over, subscribe to me. We've got all kinds of fun stuff going on. So this last weekend, Mr. Kennedy's actually putting out a video here soon.
Actually, it just dropped.
Ooh, it just dropped.
Now.
Ladies,
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. A video just dropped on the Lido deck. It is our adventure of actually going to Guy's, what was it? Guy's Kitchen?
Guy's American Kitchen and Bar.
Yeah. So we wanted the Guy's experience, but off the ship. And so, of all places...
Durant, Oklahoma.
Durant, Oklahoma. And I know everyone, there's not a single person listening that goes, oh, I know where that is. So there's not one. No one knows. So
there may be one.
Yeah, there may be one. So picture Oklahoma, okay? And maybe like, okay, Oklahoma has a little panhandle. A picture like if it was like a body. So the panhandle would be kind of like the nose of Oklahoma. Durant would probably be the butthole. So I just want to put that out there. So for whatever reason, the beehole of Oklahoma features Guy's Kitchen and Bar, All American, whatever. And we went there.
It's in a casino.
It's at a
casino and resort.
Yes. Yeah. So we went down and we actually went and sampled some of the food. And if you would like to go to our YouTube pages, we will have some videos. I'm going to have some eventually once I get there in my series of vlogs that I'm working on. But Mr. Kennedy's got his out, and you can kind of see him sampling the food. We do have a little bonus episode for you Facebook viewers that's going to be dropping here in the next, I'm guessing, days or maybe a week. I don't know.
I'm going to drop that on Sunday, probably.
So you don't know when it's gonna drop. So maybe you should hop by the page a few times and click refresh.
It's gonna show up on Trevor's birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. When is it? Yeah. So wait, they might know when that is. So anyways, so probably maybe Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. But you guys definitely go there, check it out. We actually recorded in the casino and talked about a review there. And so we're not going to go too much into it here, I guess, because we did it there. So why are we going to repeat ourselves? So
yeah, not to mention, you will be able to hear us, even though I'm going to have to add some music to the background.
Yeah.
But the volume's okay.
Let me just say, we sat in only the most awkward place to record a podcast. Well, not really a podcast, but, a little bonus episode. It was the food court. And we got some looks. But,
well, I mean, it could have been worse. We could have been in the buffet.
Yeah, we only had like 3 cameras aimed at us through the whole thing. So.
And 2 of them were ours.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I am, hopefully this weekend, I'm putting out the last video of my Carnival Dream series on Peer Runners. So if you guys want to check that series out, I'm wrapping that series up. I've got the last C day and it's almost fully edited. I've just got some more, just a little finer tuning to do on it. So that will come out pretty quick. So yeah, you see my whole adventure on there. But
no one wants to see your adventures.
Everyone wants to see my adventures.
They just want to see the fashion shows.
Yes, they do. I think that's the highlight of every episode. So
I mean, we're doing them every day on hashtag the family reunion cruise.
I don't know about every day. They're talking about just having a fashion show during the cocktail hour.
That's just all the guys. I'm talking about you and I and
maybe I'll be
someone else.
Yeah, maybe we might wrap somebody else into this, but yeah, no, and I've got some more things planned down the road as well for video wise, but yeah, we may have some other bonus content coming out here soon. And this show's ever evolving. And so you may be seeing some more things here or there on the Facebook page as well. So if you aren't subscribed over there, or if you haven't liked our Facebook page just yet, I recommend doing it because we got a little bit more of this and that's going to be happening. So definitely check it out.
I don't know if evolve is the word for it, because
de-evolve,
maybe, because I listening after I went back and listened to every single one of our episodes again. I don't know if evolve is the right word.
Yeah. Well,
I want to say manifests. No, that's not that doesn't fit either. I'll think of the word now, and then I got to look at a thesaurus.
If you've made it through episodes 1 through 30, you're less of a listener and more of a cult member. So, so I'm just putting it out there. That may be our first T-shirt.
We've got 3 T-shirts planned now, because that's got to be a T-shirt.
Yeah. So that is something in the works as well. So definitely check us out, facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We got the Facebook group. We've got the group and the page. So join them both. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, the more the merrier is what I say. So
I say nothing.
Yeah, that's not unusual. So, and I say too much, which is way too common. But so we did have some other news, some interesting things going on in the Carnival world, which was some new ships coming in.
Yeah. And I actually have all those up that you asked for.
Yes, I actually took a little bit of time and pulled them up as well.
Is that why you were late?
I was not late, sir. I was sending you messages and you were not listening. If you do go to the Carnival, the first one that's going to be here in 2022, in November, I believe, is the Carnival Luminosa. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah, you can actually look that up on the Carnival website.
Yes. And
Carnival.com/cruise ship cruise-ships/Carnival-Luminosa.
Yeah, Google it and you'll find it. So,
or you can click on the link on John Hill's page.
Yeah. So, okay. My first take on this is the little mock-up they have up there. I love it. I really do, because
it's not a mock-up. It's an actual photo of the ship. They just replaced the color scheme.
They've done a little computer editing here. Yeah. And I gotta say, the old school funnel is amazing. The yellow, I got thrown off.
I did too. The yellow, the
yellow lifeboats.
Oh, instead of orange
is great. Now, what I think is hilarious is somebody actually pointed that out on one of the Facebook groups and was like, well, if they're not going to Americanize it, I don't think I'm going to go on it. And I was like, maybe
they do realize that this ship, there's already 3 in the fleet of this ship. Yeah. It's a Vistas class ship.
Mm-hmm. So. Which I gotta say is quickly becoming one of my favorite classes. It's hard to. I got it in me. I just can't. I can't really admit it. I
have to check out the Horizon and the Panorama. I don't know. The position of the Ocean Plaza just really irks me for some reason.
Yeah. Well, the other ships that have been announced. Other ships that's been announced.
When did you become Italian, huh?
Yeah. So It's going to be the it's the Costa Venezia. No, we're Venezia.
Oh, you're going to do
That's
the
the first one.
first?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one is the
Firenze.
It's Firenze.
Firenze.
Yeah, Firenze.
Firenze.
So I cheated and used a how to pronounce on how to pronounce those. So that's why all the awkward pauses while I hit play. I was cheating the whole time.
The Venezia is going out of New York, and the Firenze is going out of Long Beach. Firenze.
Venezia is the other one. Venezia, and you have to enunciate Venezia.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Come on. Where's your Italian spirit, sir?
Well, I'm not Italian. I'm
Filipino. But you love the food. You love the food.
I do love the food, yeah. But I also love Indian food, and I don't speak Indian.
Yeah, well, Anyways, so these ships are the ones I've gathered Chick-fil-A. Are the ones that John Hield are like, this is Carnival Italian style. That's how he keeps pitching it on Facebook, which I think is great. And I have read now that they are doing a dry dock and they're updating a few things. They haven't really given too many details. More than likely the funnel's going to be painted, but it's not going to go to full whale tail, which I know a lot of people like that are just like too wrapped up in all this is upset about. But I'm excited about this.
Those two ships are going to be coasted by Carnival. So are they going to do a modified paint job?
Yeah, I think they're going to be. Well, okay. Nothing has been announced to this date what they're doing to those ships as they come over, but it's suspected by cruisehive.com that they're going to update a few things because the dry dock pretty much tells you they're going to do some updates. And if you want to get mad at anybody, it was cruisehive.com that gave me this information.
I trust Cruise Hive.
Yeah. I do plan on trying to wiggle my way onto one of them at least. So I don't know if this is a temporary thing or if it's going to be a long-term thing, but I definitely want to do it.
I want to say it's going to be a long-term thing because I think, with the fact that they're sending those ships over to be run by Carnival with the Costa name, they're going to split the cost of them. And so Costa is a smaller fleet and a smaller.
Is it Costa or Costa? I always get it mixed up.
I don't know. I mean,
we've said it both ways.
We have, but anyway. But I mean they're a smaller a smaller company, so with sending them over to be ran by Carnival, which is the bigger company, it's kind of, I think it's a mutual, help me help you, we'll split the money, you keep the upkeep, we'll and all this stuff, but I think it's going to be a permanent thing. It gives a new way of getting kind of higher end cruising because Costa is kind of a higher end brand.
Yes.
So
something that I wanted to talk about today, which I didn't run by you, so I hope this is all right. And I want to put it out there like right now so nobody's confused. I'm in no way pretending to be any kind of financial advisor, and I assume no responsibility of what you do with whatever your financial stuff is. But Carnival stock, a lot of people are talking about it on all these posts and stuff, and it's
Carnival is really low.
Really low right now. My only problem with it, because you got to get the 100 shares. Is that 100 shares?
You have to get 100 shares to get $50 in onboard credit.
Onboard credit.
Yeah, full price, basically.
Yeah. I think the $50 is for 5 days and less, and I think 6 or 7 day cruises or something. I don't remember how it works. You can get $100 one way, and then if you do like a big long cruise, like a 14-day, I think you get $250. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I haven't looked at the thing in a while, but that plan of doing that, they update that every few years, and for the stock benefit. And I'm scared if I invested the money that they would update the plan as basically like, oh, now you got to have like 1,000 shares because their stock isn't doing that great.
They from what I've heard, that the getting the onboard credit has been 100 shares for the longest time.
Yes, but if you look at their last like 5 years, their stock has typically been in the $50s or $60 range. Now recently it's like $8 or $9. So you run into the issue with, now you've got all these people with this onboard credit, and it does say in the finer details that they can deny you that onboard credit if you have any discounts to your cruise. You have to do a full price cruise. So to me, I can get $200 in onboard credit with like most of my deals.
But you don't have to get the perks. That's just one thing that you can do. I mean, I would do it just to because it's only going to go up from here unless they go out of business.
Now that's the other caveat. Carnival is like $40 billion in debt.
And so are the other cruise lines because of the pandemic.
How do you? They have so much debt. How the easiest way to clear the table is to file for bankruptcy. The first thing that happens, common stock, is wiped out. Everybody that owns a little bit owns nothing. So that's people are like, that's not going to happen, but it happened to Sears. Like one of the nation's biggest retailers.
Sears didn't. Okay, Sears is a different story. Sears did not go under.
I'm just saying. There is a risk involved. A lot of people see it as I'm gonna get my money back in onboard credit, and this stock is just gonna go up. I would talk to a financial advisor over going to a Facebook post and getting someone's advice on a Facebook post about buying 100 shares of a stock versus, going to a financial advisor that says, oh, these are the pros and cons of owning this stock. Because right now, a lot of financial advisors are not advising for Carnival stock right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I would be very weary of that. But
I mean, that the fact that it's low, I mean, but the price varies also on how much the volume of buying they do as well. So the more people who buy, the more expensive the stock.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's also one thing to look at as well.
I think a lot of people,
$9.02 a share.
Yeah, and it was like just right about $8 a few days ago.
And 48% of investors are saying to hold, 32% say buy, and 20% say sell.
Yeah, and most financial advisors are saying stay away. Like, don't. If you're gonna enter in, don't enter in now.
Yeah, they're saying.
They did report earnings this last quarter, which was good.
Yeah, which was in the green. Profit's a profit, yeah.
But when you have $40 billion in debt. I don't know.
Whenever the other two major cruise companies are claiming losses and they claim a profit,
I don't know what the other cruise companies are doing right now.
They claimed a loss.
I don't know.
No, that's what I read.
Yeah. I don't know who's claiming what, but I do know that the only thing I follow is Carnival. I'm going to be honest. I could care less what Norwegian's doing. I've thought about investing in Carnival before. I'm glad I didn't. I'm way happy I didn't. I would be pissed off if 5 years ago, if I invested in Carnival. Oh my God, I would be so mad right now. I'd be begging everyone to buy stock, which might say something about what's going on Facebook. Okay? I'm just saying.
I'm not saying to buy or sell. Yeah, I'm just saying.
No one's saying it here. No one's telling you to buy or sell. But all I'm saying is invest wisely. So don't take somebody's like rando advice. I've seen the same guy post in like 15 groups and get a lot of support. A lot of people are like, oh, how do I buy? It's like, oh, a lot of people buying stocks with emotion is how a lot of people lose money. So
yeah, that's how I lost.
So anyways, let's get away from that. Thank you guys for joining us. This has been a fantastic news-packed episode and discussion. So we were very happy to present that to you all. Definitely check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We also have a Facebook group. Join that as well. So do we have anything we want to add? Are we done?
I think we're done.
Well, then
send us off.
Most importantly, know that you matter, you're special, and you are loved.
And remember, anything that happens on the ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
See ya.